Hello everyone, I'm with young PBA star Chris Vine from Springfield, Ohio, and Chris is part of the 2019 Indiana High School Bowling State Finals here and threw out the first ball. And we were joking beforehand, Chris, how nervous was it to throw that first shot and then you leave a stone 7?
It was actually pretty nerve-wracking. I was surprised. I was like, it's not a big deal. Just throw out the first shot, and then, you get up there in front, and there's, several hundreds of bowlers, all watching you. So I was like, it's actually a little nerve-wracking, but managed to keep it on the lane. That was my goal. Mission accomplished.
Now, transitioning from that into the PBA season, a young player early on in your career, how would you assess things going so far?
Lately, it's been going a little tough. I had some success. I've made a couple of extra frame TV shows. So, I've had some success, but lately it's been a bit of a struggle. So, working through some changes right now and really trying to work on the mental game, make sure it's a little bit stronger and keep at it.
How exciting is it for you to actually, being a full-time player and seeing how Fox has jumped in and really bringing the tour back to like it was in its big days in the 80s and 90s?
Yeah, it's awesome. Like when we first heard the news, I was okay. We're changing companies. Let's see how it works out. And man, the effort and the time and the money that they're putting into the PBA it's unreal. 3 days after we found out that Fox was coming, they sent people down to I believe we were in Tulsa at the time, and we weren't even on Fox yet, and they sent camera crew down to do some player bios, player information, stuff like that. It's unreal. So I think we're definitely headed into the right direction.
Now, you're through a few of the tournaments, Lubbock being the last one, and your roomie makes a TV show. How cool is it for you to see someone that you travel with make a show, and now I know you obviously, that's what your desire to do as well? Yeah,
it's awesome. Obviously we've been together for 3 years now on tour, 2 years on tour. So, we're doing everything together. We hang out all the time, even on and off the lanes. So, it's just really cool to see one of your best friends, succeed in what he's doing. So, I hope, I can be that guy next time.
Now, as you've seen the season, all the stops that were coming up, what were your goals coming into the start of this PBA Tour season?
Obviously to make at least one more show. I've made one the last 2 years. So at least make another one, but I'm definitely trying to get that first title for sure. I have a lot of chances this year with more tournaments, so I know I have the talent to do it, and I just got to make it happen.
A lot of people might not know, but Chris, a very talented two-handed player. As you see the revelation, you see more and more. How cool is that to know how many more two-handed bowlers are out there? Yeah,
it's crazy. Every time we're doing either a clinic or a pro-am or whatever it may be, it used to be you'd see one or two, and now you see one or two one-handers. It's just crazy. So it's really cool to see. I know Belmo was kind of more of the revolutionary guy that brought it to the big stage, but it's just crazy, and I'm glad to be able to be a part of it and kind of spread some knowledge on the game and see where it takes them.
Now, if fans of Chris Vine, if they are not watching you compete on the tour, where would they find you at, maybe doing something on the side? Hobbies?
Probably on the golf course. Big golfer. Ohio's not a great place to live in for being a big golfer. I actually got 2 new clubs for Christmas, and they're just sitting in my room staring at me, ready to be used, and I'm just waiting for that day where it's finally not snow on the ground and 20 degrees. So.
And super cold, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So, how can fans follow Chris Vine?
I'm on all social media networks. Facebook, obviously, mine at Chris Vine Bowling. Twitter is at Chris Vine. Instagram's at Chris Vine as well. And then actually Darren, Michael, and I have an Instagram page together. It's Bowl DMC for our initials, so a little creative there. But we're trying to put out some more content, either educational or just we're doing some giveaways. We actually just did a giveaway, and I believe one of the bowlers here actually won. So we're just follow us on there, and we'll try to stay in touch.
All right. Again, look for this guy. I'll be shocked if he doesn't make 1 or 2 shows. Talented young player here in the Midwest. Chris Vine from Springfield, Ohio. Thanks for your time, Chris. Appreciate it.
Hey, great. Thanks for having me.